Hello, y'all on YouTube. This is Rob from Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today I have a very special unboxing for you. This is part 2 of my Vosteed box that I received, and I already did one other one. This will be part 2, and today I'm opening it with my Wee Knives Banter with my unlocked composites carbon fiber scales. Man, these scales are amazing. If you have a Wee Banter and you've been kind of not using it because it's so sharp and you don't have a lot of access to the liner lock, these scales are your answer. This makes this knife completely new. Fantastic. Highly recommend you check him out. He just started making some more, got some new machining in, and he's got these on available, so check it out. All right, so this is a Vosteed. Let's see what this one is. This right here is the Black Micarta. It's got a Trek lock. It is the Corgi like the dog, I guess. And it's in 14C28 and a great stonewash, a great budget steel. It's really good. It's right up there. I would say it's much better than like D2, but it's up there with I don't know, what is it? Not K390, but sorry, I'm trying to cut at the same time because I'm trying not to cut the packaging, right? I like to try to somewhat make it seem like it's good shape in case I should happen to sell or this becomes a giveaway or something. I like to make sure things are in good shape. So, all right, got that plastic. All right, so here we go. And one thing I like about Vosteed, they come in some really nice packaging, right? Got a little cover on here, and then this is nice aluminum case, as you can see, which is really nice. And let's go ahead and open that up. And oh, look at that! You got the little Corgi dog in there. Got the sticker. Look at that. That's kind of funny. I do like stickers. I have a whole wall of stickers, or a pegboard of stickers. I'll save that for that one. And then we've got the little Vosteed logo in there. That's cool. We'll definitely keep that. And we've got a little cleaning cloth. That's nice. And what else do we have here? We have the support, and then we have the we call it origin, or whatever we call it, certificate of origin, right here. Talks a little bit about this. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and put that back. I'm going to go ahead and put that because I've got a bunch of those. All right. So let's get into this. Go ahead and put my Wee knife away. Nice little case here. All right. All right, this is a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's kind of a surprise. Very cool. All right, so here is the Corgi. This is Black Micarta. So it looks like a little brass, kind of a, I don't know what we call that, plate or inlay or whatever. This is the deep pocket carry clip. It's recessed, which is nice. Not super deep, but deep enough. Totally kind of a business look. Everything's kind of hidden, as you can see. The blade is completely out of sight. And we've got a back spacer back here with a little pin for a lanyard. I don't know if you can see that, back spacer and pin for the lanyard. And we have flippers on here. All right, so, and then it's a button lock, as you can see. Don't see the button there. So let's go ahead and give this a flip. Oh, all right. So we got to make sure we get a little more aggressive with that. All right, let's see how the button works pretty good. All right. No shake or anything like that. Closes really nice. Let's see how the front flipper works. Okay, that works really nice as well. Probably do it one-handed. Can we do it? Yeah, definitely do it one-handed. Okay. It's got some oil on there. All right, so we're looking at about 3 inches, under 3-inch blade. So that's nice. All right, and now if you have a Ring doorbell in your house, you just heard that. That was my Ring doorbell. So there's nobody at your front door. It's probably my door. Anyways, I like that. Everything's nice and rounded. It's kind of a looks, I don't know. I guess you could sort of say this is a mouth and it's a nose, and those are 2 ears. So maybe that's the Corgi right there, the dog. I don't know. You see that a little bit? The ears. I don't know. Maybe we can go with that. But I like that. That's cool. Oh, and it's got a little emblem on here. Their little Vosteed emblem. That's nice. It does feel really nice in the hand. Yeah, let's see how sharp that edge is. Oh, it's pretty sharp. So it's definitely a drop point blade. It's got a little fuller up here, a little swedge. Sorry, a little swedge, not a fuller. A little swedge up here at the top. Definitely flat grind all the way to the top. Definitely has a lot of oil on it. I don't have a blank cloth for that, but definitely has a lot of oil, which is good. It's fine. It keeps this nice and clean. And so you see it's 14C28N. Corgi on there. Very limited billboarding on here. Yeah, I like that. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, you can flip it too, if you want it to do a little push button unlock here, and can definitely flip it that way. Let's see here. Can I get well, I can do that. Let's see if I can get, sort of can. It's, I guess you have to play with it a little bit. definitely easy to flip left-handed as well, and front flip as well. I guess when you grip it left-handed, you do have to be careful. See, when does it disengage? All the way there. So if you, I mean, I guess if you squeeze hard enough, can you disengage it? Yeah, it's kind of hard. You really have to, push that button all the way in for it to come out. And as you can see, it kind of tends to sit in there. So yeah, it definitely comes in. Let's see here. Let's close that and see how that goes. Yeah. So what happens is the plunge lock, at least in the Trek lock, it goes into it's inside the blade and it goes into a little channel and locks in. Now it's not locked in place, so because you can, but it does cause enough tension so that you have what's similar to what like a detent does. It gives you enough tension so that you can actuate the flipper. So it's enough resistance there for me to deploy the blade like this, and likewise for the front flipper as well. Now, when it locks out, that plunge goes into another part of the channel. It's not the same as when it's inside. There it's fully locked until you disengage the plunge. You actually push it all the way down for it to get out of a channel that it's locked in. Okay, so there you go. And we'll have to do a little test to see here. Yep, no, didn't disengage this time. So definitely solid in there. Very, very nice. I like that. Let's see here. Is it easy to flip? Yeah, I guess it is. Just got to make sure you get a good grip. Yep. Easy enough to flip here and to do that. Can I do the... Yeah, I guess I can. Just got to learn how this works. I mean, for the price, this is like a great little deal. I like the brass accent here. I like the... Looks like this is micarta backspacers well, and micarta scales. Definitely feel very burlap-ish, if you will. Very material. It's not super... infused with a lot of resin, so you can definitely feel the material more. That's nice. Everything is chamfered, so it's nice and round. It's not sharp edges. Got a steel liner, which is important, so that reinforces the knife definitely. And you can see that in the steel, it's definitely got some milling done, so that lightens the steel liner. We do have, let's see here. Now we don't really have any chamfering up here. We don't really have any place to, but this is one of those knives that I don't think it's a heavy duty knife. Well, I never recommend a button lock for any sort of heavy duty, right? That's just off the top. If you're going to have a work knife, it depends on what you're doing, but if you're not banging and hitting tree logs and splitting wood, you need a fixed blade. But if you're not, the next best thing is you want a good frame lock, shark lock, scorpion lock, something, liner lock, something that's robust and strong, right? I don't recommend button locks for any of that, because the whole idea of the button lock, it's a spring. You do enough vibration, you do enough impact, and if the angle is just right, the spring will start to vibrate and it'll lose its engagement. It might be just enough for the friction for allow it to release the lock, and that can be dangerous. You can cut yourself or hurt yourself, right? So, but I do like this. I mean, it's not bad. I don't think it's a knife that, I don't know if I would carry this regularly. I don't know. We'll have to try it. Maybe it'll grow on me. I mean, I can already see myself growing on me a little bit because I'm just flicking away here like a madman, right? Because I like to fidget with my knives, and if they're fidgety, I enjoy that. And this is definitely fidgety. I will say that much. And you can still do the button lock for that, so that's nice. All right. And looking at the screws, I don't know if we saw that. Yeah, it's T8, I said. T8. I think those are T6s. I'm not sure. They look like they might be T6s. We'll have to check that in the review. I think they are T6s, but they could be T8s. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, this screw. This stands off a little bit back here. I know somebody mentioned that in one of their reviews, but it is rounded. It's not sharp. Definitely chamfered a little bit on the edge. You can see that, so that's nice. Let's see, how's the centering on this one? Looks pretty good. Yeah, looks pretty centered to me, holding up well, so that's nice. And it drops really well. I do like that. So that's really nice. All right. I like this. I mean, I do. I like this. It's not bad. It's a little different. I wish this was just a little bit higher, but I get why they did that. I think maybe they could have leveraged one of these screws and the clip up here, and maybe had one less screw down here. You could have had just 2 screws on one side and 1 screw on this side, and all you'd have had is 3 total screws, right? But I'm not the designer, but that's theirs. that would be my one recommendation, to make that be a little deeper carry, especially with a nice clean knife like this, because it can look more like a pen if it's a little deeper, I think. And I do like this over here, and I get why they probably didn't do the jimping all the way around, and it does work. And let's see here, yeah. So, the flipping does work really nicely. So, anyways, I'll do a quick close-up for you of the blade. You can see that drop point with the swedge on top there. And here's the linen micarta, or micarta, sorry, I don't know if it's linen, black micarta handle. We'll look over here with the deep pocket carry clip. It's not super deep though because it's a little off. And here we can see the rest of the blade. You can see the inside. You can see the liners, how they've been milled out. You can see the back here, the micarta backspacer with a little pin for your lanyard. If you're into your lanyards, you definitely have that. And you can see the button. It works really nice. And so if I drop it, yeah, it catches. If I drop it, it just drops. And it goes right in. So just got to time it, know how to do it, right? Yeah. So there you go. Nice, nice. I like it. I'm not a super strong detent person, so I like button locks. I know some people don't care for some button locks because they're detent, or their resistance to the actuation, or the resistance to when you open it, whether it's a plunge lock or something else, is not as strong as some people would like. But I like this. This works for me. As long as you know what you're getting and what you're doing. It is nice looking, little kind of a generic kind of knife. I like that. I think it's good value for the money. It's definitely a knife worth considering for some folks. And what's nice, if you accidentally pull it out and you go the wrong way, obviously you're not going to be able to open it because it's only going to want to open that way. It works really well left-handed, and definitely flip it. And unfortunately, it does look like it's not a reversible. You know what? I know it says it's not reversible, but I suspect you can reverse the entire scale and make it reversible. Look at that. If the engineering is right, and look at the sides, I'll have to try that. But I suspect you can make this reversible. You unscrew everything, take the scale off, put this scale on the other side. I bet you could make this left-handed. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so if you're lefty, that's definitely worth trying. I'll do that in my review and let you know, but I think this might be a lefty, and definitely reversible, at least if you reverse the entire scale. Because this looks like the scale is going to be a perfect fit on both sides. Has the same holes, right, for these main points, and this little insert, they look exactly the same. Yeah. And bet if you take this scale, put this one and this one over here, now it's left-handed, and now your clip is right there for you as a lefty. Obviously, your clip would be over here for you as a lefty, and you'd be flipping it lefty. I don't know if you could reverse the button as well. That would be interesting. I doubt it because it's probably tied to the frame, but you could definitely do the micarta scale. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I bet they thought that. I bet they thought of that, and that was probably intentional. Anyways, we'll have to give it a try, but I bet that's the case. Anyways, very cool little knife. If you like this video and you enjoyed this, would you consider maybe hitting the like button? I sure would appreciate it. And if you've already subscribed, hit the like button. And if you've not already subscribed, would you consider subscribing? I would appreciate that as well. That tells me that you like the content, and it helps me to keep producing more content. And if you already subscribed, maybe hit that notification button so you can be informed of upcoming videos whenever I drop them. And then also, if you enjoyed this content, maybe check me out over on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. That's robs_nerdy_knives over on Instagram. Hey, I sure appreciate you watching this video today. You guys have a great day and a great week. Bye.